So we're sitting here with Tori Terminator, the Torinator. Tell us what you ate yesterday. You had a big date feast.
Yeah, I was a hungry girl yesterday. I had over 6,000 calories. I don't know, has anybody, first of all, put in the comments below if you've eaten more than 82 Majul dates in a day, because I had 82 Majul dates.
I can Freely will probably put in a comment. She's put on that.
I think I had a potassium overload, because then I had some bananas as well. And today on the bike,
look how good you look. You look very glowing, and you know, the potassium gives that glow. That's what fruit does. Anyway, sorry to cut you off, but
yeah, but anyway, like when you have too much potassium,
not too much, I'd say. I was saying before, like you said today, what happened to you? You went up Norton Summit and you couldn't push watts. And Tori's like, what's going on?
Because I didn't have enough salt yesterday, I think.
Blood pressure.
I just had low blood pressure, and during the TT, bye guys! I just felt like I just felt so dizzy on the bike, I almost fell off at one stage.
Yeah.
And then I just got dropped.
So despite having over 6,000 calories yesterday,
I thought I was going to be firing today.
And I think all you needed was like a bit of extra soy sauce on the rice, and you burned your blood pressure.
Yesterday.
Yeah, so there you go.
Or like added anything like condiments.
That's a fantastic realization. I had that when I was doing raw food. I would eat, smash all the calories, be lean, super light, ripped, shredded on the start line, and do a shit race.
Feel really lightweight. But
but
the
there's
salt
no power.
just makes you go next level.
It increases the blood pressure.
Your head's clear.
Yeah, the blood pressure is all about the blood pressure. So that's what. So you got the blood volume because you're pushing what's good lately. You had the muscle glycogen, you had the hydration, but we had that missing element of sodium because you had so much potassium. Not too much potassium, but a good. Man, if you had enough salt last night, you would have fucking ripped it up Norton's this morning. Because that's what I do, is that you smash the potassium and have your salt as well, and you're just ripping it up. If you have too much salt, not enough potassium, you feel bloated, you feel sluggish. If you have too much potassium and not enough sodium, then you feel light and lean, but you don't have no power. You got no blood pressure going on there. So
you get lightheaded.
When
you're pushing too much, you just obviously are getting even worse, light in the head.
Yeah.
Because you're putting out so much. And when you just don't have that salt, it's just, it's not good. It's really not good.
Most people don't eat enough potassium in their diets. Yeah, I'd recommend 2 to 4, 10 grams a day even. Just smash in the fruit, but then don't go easy on the soy sauce on your rice. Have your rice at night time and get that blood pressure going.
With me, like for dinner, I'll have my curry and rice, my vegetables and rice, and then I'll have like a second or third plate of just rice, plain rice with soy sauce over the top, just because I find that makes me feel so much better than the next day.
My recommendation is add soy sauce every rice dish.
But I don't like mixing it with my curry.
Here's the thing, it's like performance. I had soy sauce last night in my curry as well, but it didn't taste the best, but I know I needed it for the race today, so that's
why you eat extra again.
You can do that
and you have 6,000 calories a day.
You can do that well. And lean and glowing, so there you go. So,
not every day do I eat that much, but
when you want it, you do.
My body says I need it. My body, it's not a lot, because yesterday I just needed that much. And in the cold, you just burn so much more, so you need to eat more. True.
So it's people. This is a video. What's even the title of this video? Importance of sodium in the diet. So potassium is critical. Potassium is more important than sodium, because most people don't get enough potassium. Most people get too much sodium and not enough potassium. So, but if you're doing high carb, vegan, whole foods, raw till 4, fruitarian, whatever, you're getting potassium in there. Especially if you're following our advice. So make sure you get that salt in there. Have your some salty chips if you want, or best yet is have that soy sauce or tamari or Kikkoman stuff. Put that on your rice and get that blood pressure going, and you'll notice incredible increases in your wattage, your power, your bench press, whatever you're doing. And that's why using power meters, you can quantify that stuff. And that's why I always laugh at people out there. Just quite cutting you off, Tori, but people out there who aren't even athletes and they critique us, and they don't even have power meters, they don't even do running races. Like I won the running race this morning, felt great. And Tori, is smashing out fast times in the local climbs here in South Australia, and a new cyclist. And this is all just nutrition. So it's great that you learned that today, the importance of sodium. And you never have to have that fear ever again of it. And you understand the importance of potassium.
It's not that I fear it. I was like content with what I'd eaten, and I just didn't add the salt in.
Yeah.
And I just forgot it.
I mean, I feared it for a bit. I was like, sodium retention and stuff like that. But to be honest,
if you think about it, it just becomes more.
Yeah, well, I'm leaner than I am ever. When I was just eating fruitarian and stuff like that, and my performance is way better as well, because you're getting enough. You need a bit of salt, especially if you're doing sport. If you're sedentary behind the computer, you don't really need that much sodium. But if you like us and you love being athletic, You know, we're not professionals. We're hobbyists. We love being out there, be lean and fast and getting it done. But if your goal is that, then increase your sodium intake and keep smashing in that fruit, potassium, stuff like that. If you are sedentary, if you suffer high blood pressure, then yeah, you're not going to need much sodium at all. And you'll find if you do have high blood pressure, all this potassium, your blood pressure is going to drop right down.
You can just tell though when you need more salt in your diet.
Because you wait, stand up, you'd be dizzy.
Yeah, if you're feeling dizzy, if you're getting like head spins,
despite eating enough,
looking at black dots in your eyes,
despite eating enough, despite having 6,000 calories, still a bit dizzy, too low blood pressure. And there's a hormone in the body called aldosterone, and that regulates our sodium potassium levels. So obviously, if you're having enough salt, you know, a certain level of sodium and a certain level of potassium, those aldosterone levels are a certain level. But if you increase potassium, then the aldosterone can maybe take a few days to catch up. And so yeah, but just don't do anything on race day that's different. You know, practice all this in training, stuff like that. So bottom line, keep doing what we're doing, smashing in the calories, smashing in the carbs, carbon the fuck up, keeping it low fat, not being scared of the fruit, not being scared of the rice, not being scared of the sugar, not being scared of the sodium, and getting out there, getting it done. Any last words, Tori, of wisdom?
Just listen to your body.
Listen to your body. Don't listen to your ego. Listen to your body. Peace. What is what?
The orange. Oh, it's your sleeves.
Sleeve. Just also wanted to say is that is what's the date today? May 10th, May 11th.
Something like that.
And it's cold.
I'm going to Thailand.
Going to Thailand.
On the 22nd.
So have you found since you've been riding the last couple of days you need more calories than coldness?
Oh my god, my hunger is next level, and I'm not even exercising. Like if you look at my Ks.
Strava. Follow Tori on Strava. Tori Barry Team Vegan.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. Like
you got to eat more in the cold, even if you're not doing as much, because when you're sitting there, you're burning calories. Even just keeping your body alive, you burn calories every single day.
Yeah, and if you don't eat enough, your motivation just drops.
Oh yeah.
Especially in the cold weather.
And like you might feel you're eating a lot, but you're eating enough. You just need to listen to that hunger.
Goldilocks nutrition, not too much, not too little, enough. And you can never have too much carbohydrate. You maybe in one sitting you could and you spew up, but then if you do spew... And you might
feel, especially if you're new to this lifestyle, you can feel like you're eating too much just because these plant-based foods, they're so much lower in calories, they digest so much quicker, but they do look like a bigger portion.
Bigger volume.
So you really just have to get used to eating bigger portions, and your hunger will tell you. You just got to realize that you can't compare yourself to any other eater, because we're all different, we all need different amounts, and some people thrive off like 3,000, some thrive off 4,000, some thrive off 2,500. Like you just have got to listen.
So if you're last at the dinner table still eating, then you're like us. Are you always last at dinner table?
Yeah.
I'm always last at dinner table, and when we eat together,
and then they leave.
Like when we eat together, like we're still eating. Everyone else is eating dessert. We're still eating our mains. You know, third serving, fourth serving. You know, people are like, which is cool. But yeah, so if you're the last person eating,
enjoy to eat.
You're like us. Right?
At night time especially, because what else do you do?
Yeah, chow down,
eat.
carb the fuck up. So there you go. Just one last thing. If it's getting cold weather like it is here in May, Adelaide, Australia, it's a bit chilly. It's not Toronto. It's not Berlin, but it's still cold.
It's cold.
You need more calories, more carbs,
and more layers of clothing.
And more layers, layer up. All right, just let you know. Just let you know. Tori, do the outro, please.
Intro, outro. Bam.
Carbs, carb the fuck up, motherfuckers. Carb the fuck up. Corn, rice, potatoes, yams, bananas, mangoes, dates, plantain, melons, blueberries, blackberries, mulberries. Get them motherfucking carbohydrates in. Go vegan, motherfuckers. Carb the fuck up, the fuck up, the fuck up, the fuck up.